everybody, it's ShellyB Begarowicz, the Rat Race Rebel here. Today I want to talk to you guys about internet marketing in its broadest sense. And I have my favorite internet marketing expert here to help me. This is Nova, and she's the one who gives me all my greatest tips and secrets. So I hope that you'll find her input as helpful as I do. Alright, one of the things that I think is lacking in internet marketing training, or at least in with some of my clients, is that people aren't understanding. Oh, well, I guess she's decided not to share her insight with us today. So anyway, today I want to talk about the big picture of internet marketing, okay? And in SBI terms, we're going to look at the whole internet marketing process from, say, 10,000 feet, all right? We're going to say, here's where we start and here's where we're going, and we want to see the whole process drawn out for us on a map so we know where we're going, all right? Just get the big picture view. So, internet marketing, how does it all work? First of all, you need to know two things. You need to know what your goal is before you're going to start out on this process, on this adventure. And our goal is, of course, to make money. So to do that, we have to sell something. So are we going to sell a product, or are we going to sell a service? Right? You need to know what it is you're selling before you start moving forward. Now, you could be selling a lot of different things, okay? But you really need to focus on one product, or at least one product, an industry, okay? And you need to know who you're going to sell it to, all right? And you need to be very specific with this, all right? Because there's a huge difference between, like, let's say you sell weight loss products. If you're selling to somebody, your target market is someone who is diabetic and overweight and needs to lose weight in order to maintain their health, or basically not to die, okay? That's a very different market from the high school kid who wants to lose 5 or 10 pounds to look better in their prom gown. So that's a really huge difference there. So know who you're talking to exactly, and you'll do a lot better than if you just have some vague notion that you're gonna sell weight loss products, all right? To everybody. Okay, how do you sell your stuff? All right, now this is the nuts and bolts. What exactly are we going to do? And don't worry, I have a diagram, okay? So if you don't follow along here, we'll go over it again with the diagram. So we're trying to hit from all angles here. Okay, you need to have a home on the internet, all right? Think of it as your house or your boat if you're using a fishing analogy that I used to use. So you need a home on the internet. That can be a blog or a website, okay? We can discuss at a later date which is better or worse. It doesn't, it's what do you want to make, okay? What's best for you? But you need a home, all right? You need some place to send people. You need to set yourself up as an expert in your field, all right? You're going to do that by creating loads of content out on the internet, all right? So people, when you say to somebody, oh, I know what I'm talking about, I know all about weight loss, and they go, oh yeah, really, prove it. You can say, well, just Google my name, If you've got 30, 40, 50, 100, 1,000 bits of content out there on the internet, when they Google your name, they're going to be mucho impressed. And they're going, oh, this person really knows what they're talking about, okay? So brand yourself as an expert in your chosen field, right? And your field should be related to what you're selling, okay? That's a given, but we better say it. Let's spell this out, all right? Then, once you've established yourself as an expert, you're going to go ahead and start gathering a crowd to you. All right. The process of establishing yourself as this expert is going to begin the process of gathering a crowd, and it can be the only thing you do. All right. That can gather your crowd, and that can be enough. All right. There are people that's all they do. They don't add any of the social networking that a lot of us are now gravitating towards, and they've managed to really create a very large audience just by creating that content, okay? So, be an expert, gather a crowd, and start solving people's problems, okay? As you're gathering this crowd, you're talking about the stuff that you're trying to sell. And I'm not saying specifically, you're not going to specifically talk about, let's say you're trying to, oh, well, let's go back to our weight loss thing, okay? You don't have to every single article, every single thing you write doesn't have to be about, here's my product, buy it, okay? But you're going to solve people's problems. You know, oh man, you know, my dad's a diabetic and we're having all these troubles and blah, blah, blah. You write this article and you're going to talk about the problems of being diabetic and how they need to lose weight and issues involved and all this and that. And if, you know, you have a product that solves that problem, work it in, okay? So you're going to create yourself as this expert and be solving people's problems along the way. It pulls people to you, okay? And therefore you're going to sell your stuff. Now, we're going to move on to my nifty, ta-da, my diagram here. And I'm hoping that y'all can see my mouse, all right? So here is your blog down here. This is your home. It's your house on the internet. So let's put this into perspective. You've gone out there, you've made your house, you've built it, okay? And it's going to take some time. Remember, this process is not instantaneous, all right? It's a process. You're going to need at least 3 months to get this stuff all set up, all right? If you're super-duper fast, you might be able to do it, you know, in 6, but realistically 3 months is not a lot of time to get your business built, set up, and moving forward, okay? The more time you have, the faster it's going to go, all right? It could take you a year, but who cares? If you get it all set up and going and it's going to support you for the rest of your life, wasn't it 12 months well spent? Okay? So anyway, back to our diagram. Here we have our house. Oh, there's my mouse. Here we have our house. It's your little blog or your website on the internet where you're going to send people. You've gone out here to YouTube and Squidoo, Easy Articles, Hub Pages, you name it. There's lots of other places. Howto.com, about.com, any place that you can put, you know, content on the internet, especially if it's free, go for it, all right? And these articles that you write are all going to reflect back to your blog, okay? At some point, even if all it is a link in your resource box at the bottom of the article, okay? You can write anything you want and then put your resource box at the bottom of the article and say, hey, for more information, you know, visit my blog, you know, see more of my articles, see more of my stuff, see more of me here, right? And it points to your blog, okay? Now when you're going to take it to the next level, you're going to go out there and you're going to start visiting parties, is what I think of it as. You're going to go to a party over here on Facebook, okay? You're going to go to a party over here on Twitter. And you're going to go to parties over here on MySpace, okay? You're going to meet people, and you're going to chat with people, and you're going to talk to people, all right? And they're going to go, oh, man, this person is cool. And they're going to want to know more about you, okay? So they're going to find your links that you have there, and they're going to lead them to these Easy articles, or they're going to lead them over here to YouTube. They'll watch your video on Facebook, and it's, you know, linked over to YouTube. And then they'll find your links, and eventually they're just going to follow the stream, okay? Follow the stream of links and information, and they'll wind up on your blog or on one of your articles where you sell something, and poof, they're going to go, wow, you know, this person really knows their stuff, and I have this problem, I'll give it a try. All right? So, in a nutshell, this is how internet marketing works. You create a place for people, you set yourself up as an expert, and then you go out there and you attract a crowd, and people will buy from you because they like you, and because you've solved their problems, okay? So now if this makes sense to you, but you still don't quite understand how, you know, how do I do that? How do I get set up at Easy Articles or and all this stuff? This is what we teach at Marketing Merge Professionals, okay? When you become a Marketing Merge Professional, and you can do that through Renegade University or through Magnetic Superstars at this time, and you upgrade to Renegade Professional, we're going to teach you how to set up your account step by step, click by click, at Hub Pages, at Easy Articles, all the places that I've talked about here in this video. And we're going to show you how to get set up and going and moving forward at all these places. So I encourage you, if you are not already a Marketing Merge Professional, to check it out, okay? Down below here, there's information on how you can become a Marketing Merge Professional, and if you're on YouTube, you know the drill. It's up there in the resource box, okay? So find that information and check it out.